Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristen, Myopulence if you came over from Instagram. So today we're going to be doing this green smoky winged liner thing. Cool. I'm starting off with Danessa MYRICKS Cream Color in Secret Garden. It's this gorgeous metallic green shade. This is an extremely light wash of the color and I'm using a blending brush so it stays fairly diffused. I'm putting one wash on my eyes so I can diffuse the edges a bit more and it's easier to blend than having really pigmented stuff. And then I go in with another layer on the eyelids. It dries rather quickly so it doesn't crease or anything, which is awesome. And I'm going on the lower lash line as well. This is just to kind of, it's a base, but it also helps me define the shape. And then I blend out the edges. I spend quite a bit of time doing that. This is Tokyo Tea by Morphe. It's gorgeous. And I just start packing this on all over the, I guess, most inner part of my eye, and then half the eye, and then almost the full eyeball. I go back and forth between packing on the color and then blending the edges in with Secret Garden. Going back in with more Tokyo Tea. I just kind of take my time and feel it out and make sure it matches the other eye. That's how you get that very gorgeous, vibrant look. And Secret Garden is awesome because it works as an amazing base and you really get that pigment from this eyeshadow. And then for an extra kick, I'm using Limesicle, also from Danessa MYRICKS, on the inner corner. Now I'm going in with this purple shade from Morphe brushes. It's actually a lot darker than it picked up on camera. I literally just like pat it on my eye and then blend it very slightly because I want it right there, and I pat it because I want it to be very pigmented. Now going in with After Party by Milk Cosmetics. This is an amazing pigment. All of their new eye pigments are gorgeous, but I will say you have to keep it a little bit on the lighter side, otherwise it gets a little crusty if you layer it too much. That being said, it is very long wearing, it dries down beautifully, it's a gorgeous color. Then I go in with Kat Von D Neruda Ink Liner, and this is just a white liner I use to like more define the edges of this wing. I wasn't planning on doing this, I was planning on using milk the whole time, but I found that in order to get the pigmentation to cover the green, the milk started getting too built up and it didn't look good, so I needed to compromise. Oh, the joys of creative work. Then I go in with Neruda again on the bottom line and just define these interesting shapes. Oh, I should have mentioned this way sooner, but this look was inspired by Chaotic Perspective on Instagram. I'll link her down below. Her name's Chelsea. She did a look like this that was in purple that I really liked. Now going in with Lit Cosmetics Mermaid Glitter. I'm filling in those little funky shapes I made. I'm going back in with the liner just to more clearly define the shapes, and then I'll apply some lashes and mascara, and that's pretty much it, guys. So now that we have our eyes done, I'm going to go in with the Starlit Powder by Makeup Forever. This is in Iridescent Pearl, number 2. Pick up just a little bit. You really don't need a lot. Like, I barely touched it. I'm going to highlight just the highest point of my brow bone. A brush that I wouldn't normally use for highlight just because it is so pigmented. I think I'm actually going to take a fan brush because it'll disperse the product more lightly. I hardly have anything on this brush right now. I've already highlighted in my previous tutorial. Oh my goodness, it's so golden. The other side now. Powder blush in Tea Rose. If I can open it. There we go. So this thing here, by the way, is cellulitis. It's a bacteria infection that's on my face. That is why my foundation is very light. So if you want to see how I covered my face, check out, I'll link it at the end of the video. I'm going to take Creme Brulee, a Danessa MYRICKS Colorfix color. Literally just like one little pump there. I'm going to take the Smith Cosmetics 302 to apply that. Gonna buff over the edges so it's really worn in. Gonna apply it again. Alright guys, that completes this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I decided to step out of my comfort zone and use green which is definitely not my jam. I mean, I like how it turned out. I think it was really fun. Thanks for Chelsea for the inspiration. I will link her information down below. Make sure you follow her. Check her out. It's been a hot minute since I've done any kind of like line work on my eyeballs. I'm trying to really push myself and be more creative and step out of my comfort zone. It's kind of hard to get back into the groove when you haven't been like consistently creative for a while, you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you'd like more looks like this, even though it's not necessarily the most wearable thing. It'd be fun for like, I don't know, a festival maybe, if you want to maybe use like more lighter colors if you want. I'll link my foundation video that I did for blemish and acne coverage over here. Again, I have very, very light foundation on right now. I hope it looks like I'm like a full coverage batch, but it's pretty light, so that's why you can see this guy here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. I want to do more I like doing tutorials. I recently started doing more like talky videos, so I don't know what I feel like. Let me know what you prefer, what you think. I'm really kind of on the fence about it, so I appreciate your feedback. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, push that notification bell. Like, I don't even know. There's like so many things you guys have to do. I apologize for how many things you have to do. But subscribe, like, and push the notification button.